Alright, y'all. What's going on with Drum Offerup? I was just looking through Drum Offerup, as one does, not really intending to get anything, because some of that stuff, I'm seeing these price tags, and I'm like, some of this is getting a little too pricey. And not like a little too pricey. Not like it got hit with like a tariff pricey. But like, what's going on here pricey? You know? I don't know if y'all have been noticing this, but some of these listings are getting a little out of hand. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Okay. So we're on OfferUp, right? Normal advertisements, normal prices for stuff. I had to scroll down a little bit. What is this? $1,300 and 50 doubloons. Mm, mm, you know, I'm not a professional. Except funny thing, I am. I actually do play this instrument for a living. Uh, this ain't worth 1350. What are we asking for here? Look at this. What is this? Who's this even made by? Sound percussion. You're trying to sell a used 4-piece sound percussion for almost $1,400 with ZBTs? This has got to be a joke, right? It's not even set up correctly. Stock heads on the kick, probably made of poplar. Look, watch this. We can find my kit, brand new, for the same price. Actually, cheaper. You can find it a 3-piece for cheaper. Watch, we could even go up to a 7-piece, and it's still cheaper. Brand new, and you get 3 extra drums. Brand new with real maple wood, not poplar. Like, you can go a little more expensive for just an additional $50 and get a nicer one. Get out of here, man. Get this out of my face. But you know what's even crazier is this gets dramatically worse, only a single scroll down. What is this? $7,500. What? For a tangerine? Are we for real right now? 26-inch bass, 14, 16, 18, DW brass snare. Which one? I know it's supposed to be like a limited, whatever this is, a Ludwig Vistalite, but come on, dude, this is like 3 months rent in the current economy for a single drum set. That's a lot of money. With no muffling and a 26-inch kick drum. That's a little crazy. Do all the cymbals come with this? Because maybe you could stretch it up to like 2K, 3K, 4 at most. 4 at most. Once we get past 4, I'm just like, you've lost me. I just don't know if I'm really rocking with this price tag for this. See, look at this for that same one, four grand, and I thought that was pushing it. $3,800. Look at that, man. No way that like that snare drum is adding. It doesn't even say which DW brass snare drum. Like, you know how many brass snare drums DW has probably made? How are we supposed to know which one that is? Or how much it's worth? If these cymbals came with it and like a double pedal, maybe we could get to 6 grand. But almost $8,000. Absolutely not. Okay, so like what? Scroll down a little bit more. $2,000 for a low-end Tama kit. Tama's nice. I like Tama. I don't think this is worth 2 grand for a 5-piece. Pedal's actually pretty nice. For Zildjian eyes, absolutely not. Get those out of what is this even? Used less than 50 times? Advanced skill level. How does one become advanced skill level, but only use their instrument less than 50 times? I don't know about y'all, but that one's not really clicking with me. What is this an Imperial Star? Imperial Star. I bet you that's what one of these are. Yeah. $9.99 brand new. $2,000. Dude, you can look at for like a Star Classic for less than that. What? Hold on. Dude, you can get a brand new Tama Star Classic for less than 2 grand. Get out of here with these prices, man. Some of y'all are getting too a little greedy. a little greedy with some of these prices. Yeah, because you can get a brand new Star Classic, so a much higher quality drum set, for less than what you can get this for. Yeah, we're good. We're not looking at that no more. Okay, y'all, $6,000 for a PDP concept maple. I'm getting scammed right now. There's no way. $6,000 for a PDP concept maple. I have the same exact drum set, which I paid a whopping $800 for, which was a crazy price back in 2019. It's got a little more expensive, a lot more expensive now. As I just showed earlier in the video, a brand new one of these is $1,300 for a 7-piece. Tell me why you're charging for $6,000, and do not tell me it's because of the hardware. Because look at this hardware. Like, this isn't too hot. This is maybe an extra 300 max, right? But you might say, oh, well, there's some cymbals too. These aren't cymbals. These are metal discs. These are not musical instruments. These are very low quality cymbals that to the low quality enough that I don't even want to classify them as cymbals. Almost. Once we get to B20 bronze, then we can start talking about cymbals. But like, dude, what are we talking about? $6,000. Yeah, just be careful for what you're looking for, because as we've seen, there's some people who are getting a little bit, still just a little bit, too greedy with what they're asking for here on the internet. So make sure you're researching what you're looking for and how much it goes for brand new when you're going and buying something. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.